Can you walk us through it, like as a ball player, to be able to be with the major league club and to perform the way that you did?
Yeah, I mean, it was an unbelievable experience. Like, being around those guys, getting invited to be with those guys, and obviously having a good, successful spring around the staff, around the team, and being with them every day was an unbelievable experience.
You remember your thoughts as you were rounding the bases on your first home run?
I don't remember now. I remember the at bat and like my approach, and like it was get a fastball, swing a first pitch fastball if it's there. But as far as thoughts go now, I was just happy to see it go.
What do you feel you've still got to work on in your mind?
Well, there's a lot of things. I mean, every day that's the goal, is come out here and find something to work on and find something to work on throughout the year. Personally, I think for me, there's approach things in the box I need to work on, jumps and reads out in the outfield, base running for sure. So I'd say like everything.
Chase, what was your favorite thing you did over the off season to prepare for this year?
My favorite thing I did over the off season. Man, I'm gonna be honest. I stayed away from baseball in the off season. I would hit in the cage and work out pretty much daily. But man, my entire focus in the off season was stay away, just be mentally like happy to come back, and physically healthy was the big thing.
Chase, your mindset when you come in as a top prospect and then you come in with the guys in spring training. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I mean it's great. I mean, to me personally, that doesn't mean a thing. Like
Sure.
The prospect numbers, like regardless, I got to come out here and perform every day, just like all those other guys. So it's just a number to me. I think that's personally the best way to look at it. It keeps me relaxed. Don't look too far ahead or anything like that.
Chase, what are you looking forward to Friday night when you step in the box as an Akron RubberDuck?
Just the crowd, the atmosphere, back to actual competitive, real baseball. I think that's what everybody's looking forward to.
When you were growing up, what team did you root for?
So I didn't necessarily have a team. I went to a bunch of Orioles games and Pirates games out there. I mean, PNC Park is beautiful, but as far as like rooting for a team, I didn't have anyone in particular.
But I heard you were a fan of Mike Trout.
Yeah. As a player-wise, Mike Trout for sure. But I actually still, the only time I've seen him play was World Baseball Classic, when it was in Phoenix last year.
Did you get to meet him?
No, I haven't gotten to meet him. But I played against him in spring training. But other than that, yeah.
What was that like?
That was unbelievable. That was a little starstruck, like warming up, watching him on the other side. He came in from center and I was on first, and I got to pass him there. That was cool.
Who impressed you on the Major League Club for the Guardians, being around them in spring?
One that stuck out to me was Quan. Not necessarily just like, obviously he's an unbelievable ball player, but just the way he goes about his day. He's hard worker, like does everything the right way. He's the type of guy like that is always working on something every day. Like Gold Glover, unbelievable outfielder, still the hardest worker in the outfield every single day.
Chase, how's it feel just a few years ago you were looking up some of these major league guys, and now you're one of the guys here that everybody's looking forward to talking to?
Yeah, no, it's awesome. I mean, it's kind of stuff you don't really like, I don't know, you don't really think about when you're younger, like, and you always picture this moment, you always picture being around those guys, and once you're actually there around them, it's a little starstruck feeling, I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, it's just a ball game. You gotta believe you belong and have all the confidence in the world and just go play.
What's that one moment you've always pictured? Game-winning walk-off slam, game-winning walk single?
Definitely like a walk-off homer in a World Series game, and something like that at home would be probably the most like picture-perfect moment to happen.
What was your conversation like with Stephen Vogt at the end of spring training, when you know that you're going to be going elsewhere than a lot of the guys that you played with?
No, it was great. I mean, the thing about him is he's awesome at communicating with us. Like I got to know him really well throughout the entire spring training, and at the end he was just like, "You're gonna be a leader. Keep doing your thing and work on the things you need to work on, and the rest should take care of itself."
What did the Arizona Fall League do for you last fall?
Yeah, that was awesome. It was an awesome experience. I mean, for me, like, it was huge because I needed those at bats. Like, only playing half a year, I needed the rest of those at bats. I needed you know, to stay healthy and show I can play every day. And but on top of that, getting to meet some of the guys like Manzardo, you know, building a good relationship with him, and a bunch of guys from different teams was a cool experience.
Do you have a favorite moment from spring training this year?
Favorite moment from spring training? Not necessarily. Probably the first homer, just because, like, I mean, that's everybody's probably favorite moment, you know, in an environment like that. But I think, you know, getting to just be in the clubhouse with, you know, those guys, Jose, Nailers, like all those guys that, you know, you've seen on TV for a while, and even, like, you know, when you're at the facility kind of looking up to and being like, dang, like those are the real dudes. Being in the clubhouse with them, being around them, hearing what they're talking about, that was probably the coolest thing about it all.
Did any one of them give you any pointers?
Not necessarily pointers, but, you know, I got to joke around with Naylor a lot, and got to talk to Hosey a little bit on, but, you know, I think a couple of the outfielders, Kwani, Brennan, took us under their wing a little bit, and so we got to, you know, joke around with them, build some good friendships there.
The weather's going to be a little chillier than it was in Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
Are you used to playing in cold weather?
Yeah, I'm from West Virginia, so it's, I mean, high school ball was snowing for us. JMU was cold in February, freezing in February, so a couple days the cold's not going to be a problem.
Clearly, the end goal is to make it to the tip top.
Yeah.
Do you have very specific goals for this year alone?
No. My only goal, like, just with what's happened recently, is stay healthy, play every day, show I can play at like a full potential every day. You know, don't be dragging around on the field after 4 straight games or something like that. You know, get a good routine going. I've kind of been messing around with some stuff the last like year and a half about what I go about through my day, and I think really get that down and stay healthy, and the rest will take care of itself.
Chase, what's your pregame routine look like?
For me, it kind of varies. Like, kind of depends on the day. You know, if we have on-field BP, it's a little bit longer than normal. Like, you know, come in. I'm usually here giving myself about an hour to get ready between stretching and stuff before practice starts. And then, you know, go through the pregame BP, whatever's on there for the day. And I'm a big, like, chill out guy. Like, I'll chill. I'll go maybe take a nap or something. Hammer some caffeine and then start the game. Some days I'll just take some swings in the cage, come out and play. So I think that's kind of why I haven't developed a set routine yet, because I'm not very, like, I'm superstitious, but I'm not like down to the wire. Like, I'm very much adaptable to when things go wrong throughout the day or something happens. So just making sure I'm ready by 7.
Chase, are you excited to play as yourself in a video game?
Yeah. I actually submitted for like you get a real 99 card, like if you're in pro baseball, and they'll give it to you on the show, and yeah, they got like my stance and everything down. It's sick.
Bring the Guardians a championship in the video game.
Oh yeah, that's it.
All right.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Yep.